Hey, my name is Matias Rengel with Guitar Control, and today things are going to get groovy with this really cool progression that I just played. We're going to be getting into the chords that I just showed you. We're going to be exploring the actual rhythm technique that goes on in the right hand, and it's going to be super fun. So if you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. Remember to click on the link in the description to get the tab, and let's get down to it. All right, so the first thing that we should do, we should explore the chords without any rhythm at all. So let's start with the first chord, which is going to be, most of the chords that we're going to be playing, they're actually going to be the same, but they're going to be transposed into different places. Now the cool and a little bit more complicated part is going to be the rhythm, but we're going to get to that in a second. So the first chord that we're going to be playing is this one, which is an E9. So an E9 is basically a dominant E with an added 9. So to play this E9, you're going to place your middle finger on the 7th fret of the 5th string, your index finger on the 6th fret of the 4th string, your ring finger on the 7th fret of the 3rd string, and pinky finger on the 7th fret of the 2nd string. We're not going to play the 6th or the 1st, okay? But anyways, we're not really strumming, so you don't have to worry about muting them. So that's our first chord. From there, it's going to actually be very easy. From there, what you're going to do, you're going to keep these two fingers, the ring and the pinky, you're going to keep them where they are, okay? In those strings, and like that. The only thing that you're going to change is that you're going to move them down a fret. Instead of being on the 7th fret, they're going to be on the 6th fret, see? And check this out. What's going to happen is that if we keep the same chord progression that we had and move it a fret down, everything a fret down, what's going to happen is that these two stays where they are, and this middle finger is going to go where the index finger is, exactly where it is. So you're going to remove the index and put down there, and now the index is going to go into the 5th fret of the 6th string. We're not going to play the 5th string, okay? So don't play it. What you're going to do is you're going to lower this finger a little bit. Don't put it like this, put it more like that, so you can mute it. See, the 5th string is muted. So, and now, that's going to be our A7 sharp 5. Or you could also call it A altered if you potentially if you add other notes. But for now, let's stick with A7 sharp 5. Okay, so that's our first chord, our second chord, I mean. So we come from here to there. Now, right after that, super easy actually. What you're going to do at the first chord that we learn, 2 frets down. Okay? Now, the way to go, a very easy way to see this, if you're going from here and you try and go from there, it's very easy actually. These two fingers is going to stay, the ring and the pinky are going to stay where they are, in those strings, and then you're going to bring them down a fret. Okay? And then you're going to, once again, interchange this one with this one. So this one is going to go here this time, and the middle finger is going to go into the 5th fret of the 5th string. But of course, that's one way to see it. You can just simply be like, well, it's the first chord that I play, but 2 frets down. So, and this is going to be a D9. What you're going to do after that, the second chord that we played, which was the A7 sharp 5, you're going to bring it down 2 frets. So it's basically a pattern, right? It's like you play this, and then you play the same thing, but 2 frets down. So if you play this, if this finger, when you play this, this finger was on the 7th fret of the 5th string, and this finger in the next chord, the index finger was on the 5th fret of the 6th string. For the next set of chord, this finger, instead of being here on the 7th fret, is going to be on the 5th, and this finger, instead of being here on the 5th fret of the 6th, is going to be on the 3rd. So you have to view this visually, or else you're going to get lost, okay? Don't think so much. I know that I am telling you the chords based on the frets, but don't think of it so much as frets, okay? Don't say like, oh, 7, 3rd. No, just look at it visually, okay? Look at it. I know that this might sound silly, but look at it as drawing. It's like, okay, well, my fingers are right here on this part of the guitar, then I'm going to move here, and look at this as a chunk of wood, right? It's much easier. And then from there, same thing, 2 frets down, C9 to F9, and now finally a different chord. We're going to go into the 6th fret of the 6th string with the index finger, skip the 5th string, and then grab your ring finger on the 7th fret of the 4th string, pinky finger on the 7th fret of the 3rd string, and middle finger on the 6th fret of the 2nd string. That's your B flat major 7. So far we have these chords. Pretty cool. Already you don't need to really learn anything, right? Already you just need to like play that, and that's already pretty cool. You can just do like, what I'm doing there is like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm removing the pressure and doing 1, 2, 3, 4 again, but with the pressure removed, which is muting the string. So 1, 2, 3, 4. But that's not what we're doing in this lesson, okay? We're actually going to play a really cool rhythm, which I'm going to show you right now. So, to play this rhythm, we're going to involve slides and legato, okay? So, let's grab the first chord. What we're going to do, we're going to play an open 5th first. You keep the chord where it is and remove the middle finger, right? But keep it close to where it's supposed to go on the 7th string. And keep it close and just play the open 5th with the pick. Oh, I forgot to mention that, right? We're going to be using hybrid here. So the pick right here, which has the thumb on the index, is going to be playing the root, usually either the 5th or the 6th. And then the other 3 notes are going to be played with the middle finger, ring, and pinky. But don't be afraid, it should be easy. You're gonna get used to it. So you're going to play open 5th and hammer on to the 7th. And all these fingers should already be in place, okay? So, and what you're gonna do after, you're going to play with your middle, ring, and index. You're going to pluck these ones, but don't pluck them like, pluck them softly, you know, with a little bit of groove on it. So just practice that. Just that for now. So when you go into these chords, you have to play the 6th, and you're going to avoid the 5th. Here we're playing the 5th, 4th, 3rd, and 2nd. Here we're going to play 6th, 4th, 3rd, and 2nd, okay? So practice that for now. That's already a good exercise. But now, continuing with the rhythm, what the next step for you to practice is going to be. It's already a shorter version of the actual rhythm, but we're going to get there. So for that, what you're going to do is, after playing this, you're going to remove the pressure of the chord, and you're going to pluck it with the pressure removed, without removing these fingers, of course, and it's going to sound like that, right? And then you're going to bring your hand down like this. And then you pluck it in, right? So just practice that. And once you get that down, combine them. Got it? Now, for the entire rhythm, what I like to do for this one, I like to hit the string even before doing this. So it's like, right? Super easy like that, see? So you can keep experimenting with it. Now, what I was saying about the slide is that instead of doing this, you can slide from a note one fret below. So you could be like... Now, for the last chord, you can either strum it, or you can do this with all your fingers. Now, to bring this up a little bit further, what you can do, it's going to be a little more complicated, but you could, after this, we have that, and then we have, you can play a muted root with the pick. So it would be like, right? And there you have it. I hope you've enjoyed this lesson. Really cool chord progression, really cool rhythms. I hope you can apply it to your playing. And as usual, remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel for daily guitar lessons. We have many videos coming out every day. And there's a link in the description. Make sure you tap or click on it so you can download the tab. And also, I would love to know, what would you like me to teach you next? Leave a comment down below with your answer. Thank you so much for watching.